luck, good fortune. How do we make our own luck? I think the secret to making our own luck is first understanding exactly what we mean and define by good luck or good fortune. Google says that luck is a positive or a negative event that occurs by chance rather than our supposed actions. And this is interesting because if we're looking at it mathematically and probability-wise, we're thinking that this event is highly improbable. Hence why we call it luck. Because if it happened every day, then it wouldn't be luck. So the way that I believe that we make our own luck is by increasing that probability from improbable to probable. And there's three ways I believe we can do this. First of all, grow your social network. Now, this doesn't just mean say hello to everyone that you meet. This means build relationships with those people. Really engage with them. And the metaphor I like to use is lottery tickets. And we all know someone, so we all have a lottery ticket right now, so we're all in it to win it. But how can we acquire more lottery tickets? That's networking. So whenever I talk to people about networking, I tell them that it's just like dating. And the golden rule of networking, just like dating, is that you have to treat the other person with the utmost respect. Treat them how you want to be treated. And another thing that is like dating is that you try and get them to talk about themselves. You ask questions pertinent to them rather than yourself. And whether you like to admit it or not, we all love to talk about ourselves. And some of you may be thinking, Jack, I hate talking about myself. Well, if I asked you the right questions, you'd be very surprised at how easily you can talk about yourself. So acquire more lottery tickets by growing that social network. And as probability states, the more tickets we have, the greater chance we have of winning. And you just never know which one of those lottery tickets are going to hit. So grab as many as you can. The second thing is working harder than anyone you know. And I know I spoke about hard work in my last video, but there's a certain phrase that I got told once that's resonated with me ever since. If you do the things that others are not willing to do, then you'll have the things that others will never have. So let me say that again. If you do the things that others are not willing to do, then you'll have the things that others will never have. Just think about it. How many distractions do we currently have in our lives? That may be relationships. That may be scrolling through our social media every 5 minutes. That may be watching the latest season of Breaking Bad on Netflix. These are distractions that we face daily. And if you're going to work harder than other people, chances are you've got to drop some of these distractions and do things that are more conducive to your future. Consider it. Are you ever going to say on your resume that you've completed every season of Breaking Bad? Are you ever going to tell your future prospective employer that you scroll through your social media feed whenever you can? Probably not. So what things can we do in our life that are conducive to our future, and ultimately making that improbability of those good things that we want to happen in our lives happen? And the last thing Are you rolling dice in your life? Are you taking risks in your life? Now, almost all of you right now are considering something that you perceive to be a risk. I call it an opportunity. You may call it a risk. Maybe you have an idea for a new business. It's a risk. Maybe you're thinking of engaging in a new relationship. Again, it's a risk. It's a time investment. I get it. Maybe you're starting a new school. Maybe you just want to try something new. But yet we're deterred by the fact that it's a risk. And some of you may think, I can't do this. Why me? Or I'm worried about failing. And the funny thing about taking risks and luck or fortune is that sometimes we both deem the outcome as improbable. But only therefore when we take on these risks and face that improbability may we actually find luck and good fortune. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, take that risk. I'm sitting in front of you right now because I took a risk, and it still is a risk. You know, I started this YouTube channel to try and inspire others, to change the way that people see the world, see themselves, and it may not pay off. But I'd rather live saying I'm glad I did than I wonder what if. And maybe that risk that you're considering right now holds the key to making your own luck. Take risks. Work hard. Remove those distractions from your life and acquire as many lottery tickets as you can, because you never know which one's going to hit, you never know what risk is going to pay off, and you never know just where hard work might get you. Fuck up.